Alright, so I'm gonna try and take a shot at the enemy within Long War's first terror mission on stream, on camera, which is gonna go about as well as I expect, because this is where the campaign really steps up. If nothing else, it'll be jokes because I'm playing Iron Man, so any mistake I do make is permanent, and I fully expect several soldiers to die here. But we'll give it a go. I'm just gonna check everything's in order and then we'll go straight in. Items. My scopes aren't going to be ready anytime soon. We don't have the marksman scope. Don't need targeting modules. A shiv would have been decent, but I feel I'm going to need rocketeers and gunners here. I'm going to have to pull guys off fatigue, because most of my experienced soldiers are on fatigue, and my strategy for approaching terror missions is really just to sit there and hope that the enemies come to me. Although this does result in more enemies in total, because obviously civilians are killed and converted. It's better than the alternative, which is running in, activating multiple pods of chrysalids that I simply do not have the capabilities to kill.
Uplink facilities at maximum capacity. Additional uplink required.
Right, let's just get right into it then. Okay. Aliens terrorizing South Africa. Let's go. Well, this is going to be highly stressful. Roadway, corridor, numerous vehicles. Okay, so I want an experienced gunner, so Lance Corporal Van Dorn's a gunner. So is Dutton, so I'll bring you two. Put you in the back. Van Dorn. Dutton. If I have an assault with close encounters, I'll bring them along. Does Woodhouse have close encounters? Close combat specialist, I mean. Yep, you're coming. I need rocketeers. And I have one because Roberts is out, so to bring Bacon. So two gunners, so I can lay down some decent damage. Rocketeer assault, maybe an engineer for groups of chrysalids. I'll bring Lofty for that one. And maybe Hawkins, because I need an infantry here. Lance Corporal. I'm not going to bring a medic on this one, I don't think. I could. Or I could just hope I'm not going to be put against floaters, because the only real benefit to bringing a medic on these ones is against floaters. I can pop smoke and heal any damage that comes off them, but the priority target are the chrysalids and the zombies that are going to be coming out. And medics are not proficient at taking those out, so I think for this one I'll bring a couple of med kits perhaps, but I might not even bother with that much, simply because we can set up near the LZ. Push comes to shove, we lose 1-2 soldiers, mission becomes unwinnable, we abandon mission and we lose one country from the XCOM project, but I'm not losing 6 soldiers, which is the alternative. I can save countries later on, I can't save soldiers once they're dead. Right, yeah, we'll bring Hawkins along for this one. Make items available. Loftus, she's not taking a submachine gun on this one, she's not going to be moving far. You can bring an assault rifle. Take a sawn-off shotgun, definitely. I might actually give him 4 armed piercing grenades, or anti-personnel grenades even. Simply because the groups of chrysalids are going to be deadly, but I'm worried about thin men and the like. We'll keep those for now. I'll see how I do. Right, so I'm going to put 2 LMGs on. I don't need a saw. I believe. Sort these out. Yeah, we're just going to be sitting down and doing damage from a distance. I am going to give them ceramic plating as opposed to smoke grenades, just because I'm really worried about them taking a lot of fire and just getting fucked up. But not to the extent that I'm willing to take smoke grenades when the extra aim could decide the mission. change Van Dorn's armour to be more gunner-ish. Bacon, Rocketeer. I'm going to bring the carbine. I don't know if the aim bonus still applies from carbines to rocket launchers, and I need to actually figure that out. I'm going to have to check soon. But it'll give her a good chance to hit anyway, so she can be my insurance against groups of enemies. I'm going to bring a shredder rocket as well. Simply because I'm terrified of the groups that are going to be coming. Right, Woodhouse. Bring the shotgun, bring... I'm going to give you a sawn-off shotgun as well, because this is going to be fucking messy. Take that, and... yeah. And Hawkins, my mouse is playing up a little here. I'm not sure what's wrong with it. Keep that, keep that. Right. This is going to be fun. Let's go.
We have visual on the mission site. Setting down.
Here we go.
We're heading to South Africa for this one.
Not this
We
map.
need to get down there fast. We've gotten reports of alien activity taking place in a densely populated urban center. We should move to secure the area and minimize further civilian casualties.
At least give me the spawn where there's cover. This map has so poor cover, it's not even a joke. I mean, against Chrysalid zombies, not a problem. The melee anyway, I can let them come to me. Although that means there's nothing between me and them, so if I miss, I'm fucked anyway. If there's a lot of floaters and stuff, I may just straight up abandon the mission if I can't get my guys to cover because I didn't bring smoke grenades. I forgot this map existed, otherwise I possibly would have done. Come on, deploy, let's get it done.
Central, this is Big Sky. Confirm
Oh, thank God, we spawned here. If we spawn on that side over there, the mission's fucked.
Given the green light. Your highest priority is to protect those civilians.
There are no civilians in line of sight, Bradford. Scan. Ah, I've put my camera over the compass. Excellent.
Okay.
I'll just have to try and tilt the camera. Okay, so there's guys over that side of the road, so I don't want to move any further left yet. Although I may have to. Let's get some positions set up. Is that full cover? No, it's half cover. Okay. Let's get the machine gunners set up at the back where I can see, where I can line up some squad side. Move into position. Be able to heal myself. Think. That's a lot better. Okay. Loftus up there. Light machine gun. There.
Affirmative.
And sit tight. Yep, there we go. At least we've seen them on the first round, but we haven't had time to aim. That was a nice shot though. Well, at least they're not going for any civilians. The panic will be mitigated from this one. Nah. You can do better than that, would us? More? Okay, there are floaters out there. Okay, I don't think I need to use a rocket for this one. They're in quite a decent position. As long as I may wood us there so that she gets free reaction shots on the lot of them, except the one that probably will go that way. Right, where are my grenades? Loftus, I think. An armor-piercing grenade. Oh, that's beautiful. That is wonderful. Do it. Excellent. Not armor-piercing, anti-personnel, but as usual, failing to find a distinction. Okay, so that one, and that one. Right, well they've got the most HP, so you take that one. Well done.
Drinks are on me.
And who has the shot? Dutton, take that one because it has higher HP. Excellent. Textbook. We'll just move there and execute. 95%. By the numbers. Everyone else prepare for next contact and we'll move up quickly. Do I need to take a turn to reload? Yeah, I think I should be alright. I'll move up with a shotgun after scanning just to be sure and then see how we go from there. Where can I run to? I'm going to move to that advanced position despite the fact that it's only half cover because I want to try and stop these civilians from being killed. If I have no eyes on a civilian a turn, they will be killed. And I want to mitigate panic as much as possible. Ah! One tile too far. 4 of them as well. Okay. That's problematic. Shouldn't have done that in retrospect. You live and you learn. Right. Loftus. Look at that. Fine. Right. I need a rocketeer in position really, so we can try and neutralise these guys. Bacon move. If I move you there, you may not have a shot, so I'm going to move you here and hope you don't get lit up to shit. Might be wishful thinking. Don't know, move you there. Hawkins, take the advanced position, you can take 2 shots from there. Van Dorn. This is the problem I always have with this map, there's not much cover going down the roadway, not enough for a squad anyway. Move you there and just hope you get a shot around. Oh, excellent, we have a squad side flanking, sure if that guy doesn't move, although I imagine he will. Shoot the civilians, not my guys. Kill the civilians. They're killing the civilians. They're still killing the civilians. Keep doing that, please. Right, now we should be able to survive this. Possibly going to scan and see if there's any more enemies out there. No targets, really? They must just be beyond range. Yeah, scan just to make sure I'm not going to bump another contact while I move up, and then see what we can do from there on out. Further contacts down the road, we need to finish this off quickly. Okay, can you get that guy? Excellent. The aliens are not as far upgraded as they were on my last campaign, which I'm very happy about actually. Okay, so since though we don't have any shots, let's just move guys across flanks. You guys aren't going to have a shot, so just hunker down. Move his machine guns up, Dutton on the left, Van Dorn on the right. Move Bacon to heavy cover. And hunker down. Mercy, poor civilian. Your sacrifice saved many other civilians, I'd like to imagine. Otherwise it's a waste. Fucking hell, give me a break! 3? Come on. I've pissed in someone's cereal this morning, haven't I? I know there are enemies down there and that's why they're hanging back. I may just dash to this position, so I've got forward cover.
Moving to fire position.
Don't really want to be there with a shotgun, I want to be as close as possible. 1, 2, 3. Right, before I take that shot, do the light machine gunners have a shot on anything? Yep. Perfect. I think these guys have a 100% hit ratio this mission. Move you... I'm going to move you into this cover here because you're still beyond visual range, I think. Yep. And just hunker there. I'll move Bacon there because her aim's not too bad. 52%. Shoot. Well done. 26%, 1%. Can't reload for a run and gun action. overwatch that. Loftus. I could move you around the back there. That'd move you up through heavy cover, but you're not really going to do anything from that position. You're in heavy cover here though, and I doubt they're going to know. Can they flank you there? I think you're safe from being flanked, so move up that way. And we'll shuttle Hawkins to a forward position here. Potentially problematic. So many civilians crammed into a small space. On the bright side, I think I killed off all the chrysalids on the map. Okay, Bacon. I'm relying on this to land. We need to kill these guys now. And that's why you're here. That is your job. You have line of sight on these guys. Don't give me that shit. Why are they not in the blast radius, Bacon? No, explain this shit. Please. They are in the blast radius. There is no way that that does not connect. Oh, it's the gateway there is blocking the shot. Are you serious? That is disgusting. I'm going to try something ballsy then. Let's see what we can clear out first, and then I'm going to take a risky shot. I'm going to move Bacon up and just basically hip fire a rocket in there. Or I may fall back, depending. We'll have to see. Okay, take the 66% with Executioner. Nice. Move Woodus up. She's not going to get reaction shots from close and personal, but we'll just have to risk it. Well done. 45%. Might as well take it anyway. We can move Van Dorn onto a flank on these guys.
Kids are in the back seat.
Just in case things go west. I'm worried about being flanked myself though. So where can I get a rocket shot from? In fact, at this point I'm not willing to move Bacon there because she will be flanked and killed otherwise. Just take a shot on those two and hope it hits. Just don't kill yourself with this thing because you haven't aimed it. Killed one, destroyed a bit of cover, I'll have that. That's one less to worry about. Not the best rocket in history. Loftus shuttle left onto flank. Hawkins, take a shot, might as well, you've got plenty of ammunition. Nice. Now if only could have got a rocket on that target, that would have been a kill. And a 55% shot. Ah! That's gonna sting. Please don't take another one of those. Nah, they love the civilians this mission, I think we're okay. Yep. Still, I've lost more than I can save now. What did the civilians ever do to you? Okay, Mr. Dawn. Take out 52%. There, low. Just take out the 82%, please. Thank you, Mr. Dawn. How generous. Master Loftus, if you would. 44%. Good shooting for an engineer. Can't complain. If I move Woodus there, if the floater tries to then flank, up close and personal will hopefully deal with that. We'll shuttle Dutton left. Hawkins fall back. And hunker down, you're in no state to be fighting this fight, you've done enough. Bacon, shuttle left. Take a snapshot of that guy. Excellent.
Taken care of.
Another one down. Good work, Commander.
That went okay. I didn't lose any guys, which is extremely fortunate. I attribute that entirely to bumping into the chrysalid pod on the first turn. Otherwise this mission would have been hell. And it wasn't in a built-up urban area, which helped a lot, because the line of sight breakage makes those missions disgustingly difficult. So I'll have to check how much panic has increased from that terror mission, because it will inexorably increase. There is no way to reduce panic from completing a terror mission unless 0 civilians die, in which case panic remains at the same level, it doesn't even decrease. We'll have to see. Holy shit. All of them are wounded. That's from pulling them from fatigue to fight another mission. I'm relatively fine with that. I can't remember if these wounds impose will penalties or not. Hopefully not. I'll have to check on that. But let's hand some promotions out. These nicknames are definitely getting changed, however. Aggression, 10 crit on enemies in sight up to 30%. Opportunist or Will to Survive. Will to Survive increases survivability and is very tempting. But Opportunist is amazing on infantry, especially drum magazines and a laser sight and an auroscope. So you take Opportunist. Will to Survive on an assault is much more tempting, because I do want the damage reduction. If she's going to be that close to the enemies, she's more likely to be hit, so I'm going to give you that. Diesel, Dutton. Not the worst auto nickname, but I think I can come up with better. Right, I'm going to give you high explosive anti-tank ammo, because we are bumping into Seekers, stronger drones, and soon cyber discs, and without it we're going to be in a lot of trouble trying to take that out. I could give him shredder ammo, which would help the entire squad take them out. However, once I get double tap coupled with heat ammo, and then where is it? I think platform stability I usually take. The damage you can dish out to robotic units, you nearly KO a sector pod. A mechtoid can be two-shot by that, which is excellent for me. Plus I can get the AP ammo attachment, I think. Not AP, shredder ammo attachment, I think. Not for LMGs, but for assault rifle, for shotguns later on. So, you take heat ammo. Bacon. Reducing scatter on rockets. I think I usually take snapshot on rocketeers. If I'm correct, this reduces the aim penalty after moving. Reduces the aim penalty for launching a rocket after taking a costly action. Yep. So that would have made that rocket I fired then a lot more accurate. So now we're getting somewhere with these promotions. Freak Loftus. Again, strange nicknames. Heat Warheads, Smoke and Mirrors, Ranger. Heat Warheads, we can use your anti-personnel grenades to clear drones out easily. And the General. Again, heat ammo. Okay. Panic increased in South Africa and all across Africa.
Remember, we will be watching.
Understood.
I'm sure the troops will be eager to get out there and even up the body count.
Oh my god.
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity. Additional uplink required.
Clever bastards. Of course they did it there. They're terrorising the continent they built the base on just to fuck it up even further. Oh dear me. That is unfortunate. I mean, it could have been worse. That could have been significantly higher, but the amount of civilian casualties there increased that by at least half a bar further than it should have been. And I don't have satellites coming in for a long time. 4 days for the next one, and that one's going
Satellite uplink
to
facilities
Japan.
at maximum capacity. Additional uplink required.
Africa may be lost already at this point. There's very little I can do to salvage that situation yet. I don't have the equipment. I'm going to need new aircraft soon as well if I'm expanding off the continent. And we have too many low-ranking soldiers that must be...
Our worst suspicions
leveled
may
up.
have been true after all. They're not just here for abductions. They have something else in mind.
Indeed, Dr. Shen.
I just don't understand. Why use such advanced technology against innocent civilians?
Because they can. That's possibly all the reasoning they need, Dr. Varlin. Right. We'll scan for activity and I'll cut it off at the onset of the next mission. I can do some base management for a few minutes.
Detected.
Small scout near the orbit of Earth. Go. Okay.
Contact lost.
Where was that going?
Contact detected.
Oh, it's landed. I was going to say that was in range. We can send a squad to that. Let me have a look. The next one, definitely not recording. It's just going to be a run with rookies, most likely with heavy casualties, because these guys cannot aim for shit. We'll see what we can do.